What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of Creating Object Punching Simulator. Today we're going to be creating pets, as that's something that most clicking simulators have. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this. So for today, we are going to be starting off in Blender, but as I'm more of a ROBLOX YouTuber, I'm kind of just going to gloss over this, but yeah, I made 3 different variations of eggs. I kept the original and the banana one, but whatever the black one was is not going to stay.
What the fuck did you say?
Look at that, we're back in studio. Next I had to create a pedestal for the egg, obviously, which only took a couple minutes. After moving the egg around the pedestal for a little bit and resizing it, I got to a point where I was satisfied with it, so I just left it at that. I ended up nabbing one of the health bars from my enemies, and I just used that as my basis to create the GUI for when you get close to them, which I think in the end looks pretty good. I do still have to make some changes to it though. I then scripted in a quick GUI, which is literally no different than the shop GUIs. And then I also scripted in the percent chances for when you buy one of them, which doesn't do anything yet, but it does show up in the output, so I do know that it works. Now, I don't talk about my scripting very often, but I thought for once I would explain a little bit of how the scripting works. Now with this button, when you click it, it obviously does the normal. It will give you the 3 different chances of common, rare, or legendary. Depending on the rarity, it will send an event with that certain rarity, and where it says script.parent.name, it's actually calling the name of the GUI which is being used, which is going to have the name of the zone, which is how I'm going to be able to discern which pet to give you. It did end up getting a lot more complicated than that, but I do want to avoid any exploiting or anything, so I'm going to leave that out. But as you can see, there's 2 different prints in the output because that was the one script, which was the local, and then the server script, which was connecting it, and printed out exactly what I put. Next, I had to add a part which spawns behind the player right when they spawn in. And I did this so that I can always have the position behind the player where the part is, so that the pet is able to follow that position. Then as you can see, I created 3 positions behind the player, so that you will be able to equip 3 pets at a time. Then I created 3 different pets, which are literally just blocks that you've been destroying throughout the game, and I put little faces on them, which only took like 5 minutes to draw. Now, I spent a long time trying to find a way to get the pets to actually equip onto the player's back, which I was able to get their position, but the problem was the rotation. Every single time I tried to get them to rotate, their eyes would not move with their body, man. That shit looks fucked up. Then I found out that the fix actually wasn't much of scripting at all. It was actually 2 things called align position and align orientation, which made it look like this, which is way better than anything I was going to do with scripting. Now that that was finished, I could finally start working on the pet storage, which I did actually go to 2 different systems, and I did decide to use the second. The first was actually a selection system, so you would click the pet, select it, and then you would be able to equip it or delete it, but instead I just made it so that when you click it, you equip it, and then you'll be able to have a trash toggle, so you'll just be able to toggle it, and then click on the ones you want to delete. I also did end up playing this with one of my friends, and he did seem to like it, so. As always, if you guys would like to play the game, the link will be in the description. This game is out, so you are able to play it. Just keep in mind that the pet system is in a beta stage, I suppose. But anyway, that's gonna be all from me. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any game suggestions, or ideas for this game, or possibly a new game, then feel free to let me know in the description below. Lastly, if you guys would like to play all these games before their release, and possibly be in one of my videos, then be sure to join my Discord down below. Anyway, I'm done talking your ear off now. I'll see ya.